The cons of having foreigners in a country. Man, some foreigners are just damn disrespectful. When I say that, I'm talking about not, I'm not talking about the crimes they commit. That's one aspect. I'm just talking about verbal mannerisms, physical mannerisms. I'm just talking about just disrespect. You know, when you go to someone's land, right? You have to be humble. You have to know that you are not in your country. You cannot expect people in foreign lands to act like how your people act in your country. People are different, cultures are different. And those are things that some people find it find hard to comprehend. You know, they're like, why do you do things like why do you dude, when you came to South Africa, you found us doing these things. If you don't like what we do or how we do what we do, you can gladly go back to where you came from. I mean, it's as simple as that. I mean, like they say, if you are in Rome, you do as the Romans do. You cannot go to Rome and implement your own cultural ways. It doesn't work that way, you know? So when people become disrespectful, like, dude, I seen, I don't want to mention countries now because if I mention countries and then people are going to be like, you're hating on us because you're just looking for clout and you're just looking for views and you know what I mean? So, anyhow, so there's this brother went into the bank. I think the lady made a mistake of some sort, you know, and there was a long line. I mean, the bank was full as usual, you know, man. Then I don't know what the lady did. Clearly, it was a mistake on her part. But the way he just went about it, are you stupid? Are you stupid? Are you this? You know, you are you. My man, you know, that kind of disrespect is dude, you could have calmly just said, no, ma'am, it's a mistake. It should have been this. And said, calmly, nicely. But no, you choose to be rude because you think you've got money, because you're driving a Benz, because you're living in a high area, in an affluent suburb, and all of a sudden you think you're better than everybody else, and then you want to come here just the locals because you've got money. We don't even know how you've got that money, whether it's legal or illegal, we don't know. But just because you've got money and you appear, you're dressing in your Louis Vuitton clothing, that you think you're better than everybody else, dude. Some foreigners do not understand the concept of respect. There's something called respect. There's something called humble. Just being humble. Just to be humble. Man, you do not need to be in people's faces with your money. We don't care about your money. It's not ours, it's yours. How you got it is your business. But what we care about is how you treat us. That is the thing. So if you're going to come here, you have to come with respect. You got to be humble. You got to be courteous. You've got to be somewhere in the league of trying to be half human and half saint. Because when we come to your place, we're going to be half human and half saints. That's the way I see it. Because if I come to your place, I'm not going to disrespect you in your own home. That's not going to work. I have to be humble. I really have to be humble. But just the disrespect that comes out of some of these, man, it's just unbelievable. It really just totally, totally unbelievable. And the worst thing is this, right? It's always the brothers and sisters, bro, from the continent. It's just, I don't know why, bro. It's just totally insane. I mean, you would think that our cultures are somehow linked, but gosh, it's just hard to comprehend some people's way of thinking and doing things, man. Oh man, I don't know, bro. You know, it's how do you come to how do you okay? How do you come to South Africa, right? And you want to fight the police. You come to South Africa, you form your groups in your communities, and then you want to march and demonstrate and do it. that you do in your own homeland. You cannot do things in your homeland and do how? It doesn't work that way. It just does not work. So now you get to understand why some people are angry, and it's just it's mind blowing how things just disintegrate from a point of from where things were supposed to be normal, right, to where things become unbearable. See, you come into a country, you commit crimes that the locals didn't even know of. You introduce those crimes here on a scale never seen before. Now, guys, I'm not, I don't know, people are going to say I'm just bashing, but it's not bashing at all, you know? It's observation. You seeing these things happen in real time. You understand what I mean? It's un, dude, it's unthinkable, it's unfathomable for people to leave their home countries where they cannot do these crimes. But when they come to South Africa, dude, immediately they let loose. Now, I obviously, I obviously don't blame the foreigners for doing that, right? I don't blame them because what they're doing is they're exploiting a weakness in the system, and that weakness is the law. They know South Africa has lax laws. Our police is inactive. It's almost like a toothless organization. You know, it's like I don't know, because if you had to compare the way South Africa governs its people, compared, let's just say, to Arab nations, not even Arab nations, the countries where these people are coming from, I can guarantee you that they won't be doing a quarter of the crimes that they're committing here. I can guarantee you that. You know what I mean? But because the system is weak, they exploit it. And then what happens? You go to jail, you get bail. You come out again. You continue doing the same thing while on bail. You get what I mean? So how then? You tell me now. How will this thing improve? What is the deterrent for these people coming in and committing crimes? Why? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, guys, we need to be honest and say, guys, bad apples need to be rooted out. We don't care how much money they're giving to the system. We don't care how much investment they bring in. Bad apples need to be rooted out. There's no mercy. There should be no mercy for bad apples. None whatsoever. I'm telling you guys, it's just too much now. It gets to a point where people just begin to hate all foreigners because of what some foreigners are doing. And it's those some foreigners that are giving all foreigners a bad name. Do you see what I'm saying? So we need to learn to differentiate the bad, but we need to learn to differentiate the bad apples from the good apples, you know? And it's unfair that the good apples need to be grouped and lumped into the same basket as the bad apples, you know? And while you're busy crime fighting and you're busy, there's just no time to be rooting out the good apples. You know, you just say like, you know what, guys, to solve this whole thing, all of you just go, all of you to solve this whole. No, he's good. It's gonna take time, right? Ship out everybody, ship all of them out, ship them all out. You know, that's the way I'm trying to think now because it gets to a point where now you're even too scared now to even raise your concerns because you know for a fact that your concerns are not going to be addressed by anybody. You know what I mean? Those are the cons I can think of. Let me know if you know of any other cons that you'd like to bring up and let me know about it. Holla.